Hey, what's up? It's me, Mary Joana, and I was just wondering, have you ever sat and thought to yourself, Mary, what do women think when we stop talking to them? Well, if so, I'm glad you asked, because we think a lot of things when you just abruptly stop communicating, or your level of communication significantly decreases. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear what we're really thinking or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so I tell all my clients who are experiencing an uneven pattern of investment, engagement, or communication to do an abrupt 30-day no contact, sever it fast. Because here's the thing, if you are giving more than she's giving, you are priming her to get comfortable with not having to put in as much as you. A lot of you think the more you put in, eventually she's going to compensate, right? Mary, wrong. That's just not how it works. I always talk about the love bucket, where there's only so much room in this bucket. If you are putting in 70%, I can only put in 30%. If you are not giving me the room to invest in you or the ability to engage as much as you because you are super engaging without me having to give you anything in return, you are setting yourself up for failure. So that's why you need to take everything out of the love bucket. You need for her to be like, wait a minute, what is this? Where's all the stuff in the bucket? You need us to think that, because here's what happens when you finally stop talking to us. The first thing we think is, where did he go? We notice that. If you were like super hot, super hot, super hot, and then out of nowhere you just drop off the face of the earth, we're going to notice. And we're going to be forced to now think about you, where before we might have been desensitized to the thought of you because you're just always there. So at this point, you're getting us to notice you. Where did he go? Oh my God, what's going on? The second thing we think, again, amidst all this 30-day no contact, is, was he not really that into me? And this really hits with us because every woman likes to think that a dude is like so into us and like so thirsty for us. We don't even have to do anything. He just has to wake up and we're amazing. So if you've woken up and haven't told us how amazing we are, when it's been happening every day for like a month or 2 months, we're gonna be like, oh my God, maybe I wasn't that amazing. So this really hits with us. This is where women start ruminating over you and wondering what happened, and really questioning ourselves and our value in your minds. This really hits with us. You want us to get within the head in your absence, which then leaves me to the third thing that happens amidst this 30-day no contact. We start to really romanticize the good things about you, okay? So before, we're not thinking about you because you're always there. We become desensitized to you. And now that you're gone, you're forcing us to think about you, and you're forcing us to question our own value, which gets us emotional. And in that vacuum of your absence, we are now pouring into that love bucket really great thoughts about you because that's all you gave us. That's all you gave us while you were love bombing us and inundating us and over-investing in us. That's all we've got. So now we are forced to think about all these wonderful things about you. And this is why women always come back around when you seize contact. Because now we're like, oh my God, he was so great. Do you know how many dudes I've hit up so thirsty when they've ghosted me? Because I was so obviously not into them or as into them. And I've been like, wait, were we in love? We follow our emotions. And once you get us thinking about you and feeling inadequate in a sense, not necessarily inadequate, but oh, what happened? Having us question our value and our worth again. And now we're thinking all these great things about you. Now we get into prove it mode where we want to win you back, so to speak. The question is, do you have what it takes to get her and keep her interested in you once she does come back? Or are you going to be the same schmuck that she was not that into before? And are you going to show her that you're still that same guy? So I always say, if you're going to drop off for the sake of trying to win her back, you better be doing something different by the time she comes back. You want to know the most important thing? It's not just about playing the no contact game. It's about how you show up when you finally do come back into her life. If you've been working on yourself, getting your life together, and really elevating your game, then she's going to notice. But if you come back the same as you were, you'll just prove to her that you were never serious, and she'll fall right back into that same desensitized routine where she doesn't appreciate your value. Now, let's talk about this. If you've been doing the no contact right, you're not just disappearing to punish her. You're disappearing to make her miss you and wonder where you went. But the trick is, you're also making sure that during this time, you're working on yourself. You're leveling up in your career, getting more in shape, and improving your emotional intelligence. When you come back, you're not just the same old dude. You're a better version of yourself. And here's the thing. If you start questioning your own worth, thinking you're not worth it, or letting yourself fall into that hole of self-doubt, forget about it. The second you lose sight of your value, she can tell. Women know when you're not at your best, and that's when we start to lose interest. But if you come back strong, like you've been doing your own thing and not just waiting around for her, you're going to start seeing her attraction grow again. So, let me ask you, are you putting in the effort to become the best version of yourself? Or are you just trying to get her back for validation? Because if you're only doing this to get her back, you're already setting yourself up for failure. You need to do this for you. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, she'll naturally gravitate toward you again. These are the 3 things we think all the time, without a doubt, which works to your advantage, really. So just stop talking to her if you know that she's not as invested. And thanks for watching. As always, I hope you found this video as helpful. Please like and comment your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Now, you can watch the recommended videos on the screen. I'll see you there.